I'm a bit late, aren't I? I realised that my my kitchen clock was a bit slow, and I thought I'd set it to go a bit fast. Anyway, I've actually set it a bit slow. So there we are. So anyway, so what time are we? We are 9:59. Hello, hello. Hope you're all okay. Hope you had a good weekend. Yes, indeed. It was Halloween. So, yes, had a load of kids coming around my house last night, which was really lovely to see everybody. So that was nice. Made a nice change from last year. Okay, so shall we? There we are, just getting my studio ready. Moving the coats. There. All right, everybody. It is 10 o'clock. So let's make a start. Let's come and bring yourself into your nice, good working area. You can start with your feet just about shoulder width apart. Stand up beautifully tall, shoulders back and down, nice long neck. And let's just start by giving yourself a little tiny twist. Really small, really small. That's it. Just really small. Just really just moving the shoulders forwards and backwards, you know. So nothing too big yet. That's good, because it's nice just to raise the pulse a bit before we get ourselves mobilized. So stop there. Bring your feet in now, so they're more like hip width apart. Start to march, and then bring your arms in when you're ready. See how you're feeling. All right, so remember, you might want to hold on to a support this morning. All right, you might want to start sitting down. That is fine too. So remember, this is your workout. All right, so this is your workout. This is your time, and I'm just here to guide you. That's all. That's all. Just little personal motivator. That's all. All right, so you are thinking about our postures, lifting up tall, right? So we're tuning in. That's it. Good. So giving these abdominals just a little squeeze. Yeah, that's it. Don't hold your breath though. So just give them a little squeeze. So you're just aware of them and you're aware of how they hold you up. That's it. You can feel your spine underneath and it'll just start to lengthen that little bit. Yeah, that's good. That's good. You can think about these shoulders. They're just drawing down and back as you swing through those arms. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yes, you just get those feet moving. Get the pulse just raising nice and gradually. That's it. And everyone will have their own different pulse raise. Yeah, lovely stuff. Good. And you'll all be at a slightly different range of movement. Maybe different from last week as well, depending upon how you're feeling. All right, so let's go for this bit of mobility then. So hold your feet still, take them wide again. So a nice good shoulder width apart. Take the lock off the knees, feel where the hips are, lift up tall, shoulders back and down. Let's squeeze these shoulders up and down. So I know these warm-ups are always the same. It's just like eating your fruit and veg. We've just got to do them, and drinking your water. One more time. All right, now give those shoulders a roll back. So we're going forwards first, then up, then back and down. And each time you do it, you are thinking about how that lifts the chest. That's it, how it gives you a lovely upright posture. And you just work through those shoulders and work through as well the muscles in the neck. I mean, I'm thinking about your joints, but obviously the muscles are working on top of those joints. That's it, good. One more time. Beautiful. You can stop there. Take the lock off the knees again. So just make sure they're not kind of jammed back, right? So they're just sort of spongy. Take an arm, reach it across, then reach it across, then reach it across and reach it across. And just allow your upper body to move. That's it. Just to move and sway nice and rhythmically. That's it. And easy there with control. Good. Beautiful. Lovely. Let's do one more time each side. Ready? Now, last one there, and then you can stop. All right, so bring those shoulders back and down again. Lift the chest up, and let's lean side to side now. So you can start with a small range of movement, and then you can gradually make it a little bit bigger. Work through that spine. Yes, excellent. This is good. This is good. So just waking up that spine this morning, feeling the bend. That's good. So you're just trying to move the spine. And of course, you're waking up the muscles as well in the side there. Lovely. Let's just do one more time. Let's stop there. All right, take the lock off the knees again. Take both arms in front, shoulders back and down. pull one arm backwards and look over your shoulder and then come back to the middle. Pull the other arm backwards, look over your shoulder and come back to the middle. Let's do that again. Ready? So twist, middle, twist, middle. Now remember, you can do all these sitting down. Okay, you can do exactly the same sitting down. So you just choose how you feel this morning. Remember, you're going at your own speed. That's it. Yeah, it doesn't need to be my speed. You're just twisting through. Make this one the last one. Good. You can stop, relax. Put your hands on those hips. Circle them around. So if you're in the chair, just get those hips moving off the chair seat. Good. And then if you're standing, you're gradually just making that movement a little bit bigger. Remember, it doesn't need to be my speed. Yeah, you go at a speed that suits you. Lovely stuff. Come on back into the middle here. And let's go around the other way. So you circle around. You circle around. That's it. You circle around. Good. That's it. Yeah, move those hips. That's it. Get in touch with those hips. Yeah, that's it. Yes, good. Keep them moving. Excellent. Come on back into the middle here and let's move them just side to side. So if you can sort of hip hitch, so hitch it up. That's it, like you're pulling on those pair of trousers either side like that. That's it. Yes, good. Good. All right, now let's try hips forwards and backwards. All right, so stop, tilt them underneath you, then push them back. Try and keep a straight back. All right, so think straight back here. That's it. You're just tilting and pushing back. So it's all about trying to just keep in touch with those hips. Yeah, keep them moving. Good. Great stuff. Lovely. Last one there. You can stop, bring your feet back in, hold something if you need to, and here we go again. So let's re-raise the pulse. Good. That's it. Lovely. Good. So re-raising, lifting those knees a little bit. Yes, you are excellent. Good. Great stuff. Great. All right, so let's do a little bit more mobility then, knees and ankles, and then we'll raise the pulse and we'll head off into the workout. Okay, so slow it down. Hold something if you need to. Bring your heels up towards your bottom. All right, so just trying back knee. That's it, so back knee bend. I'm just turning around so you can see me, that's all. I think you know what I'm doing by now. But it's heels up towards your bottom. You can hold something. You can take your hands behind you if you like, just to encourage that heel to come up towards the hand. That's it. Good. Lovely. And so you can take your feet a little way apart if you want to, or you can keep them here. And if you're in the chair, the leg is going up towards your bottom on that chair. Yes. Great stuff. Great. Wonderful. All right. So let's just stop there. Let's go straight into ankle mobility. So hold something if you need to. It's heel and toe. All right. So if you don't want to hold on and you want to do something fancy with your arms, you could try that. Good stuff. Lovely. All right. Last one there. And then you can stop and you can change sides. So it's heel and toe. So you put your weight on that one hip and it's heel and toe. Heel and toe. Heel and toe. Super stuff. Well done. Last couple. Really good for your ankle mobility, this one. Superb. All right. You can stop there now. You can come back into the middle. So weight is in the middle. And you start to march again. Excellent stuff. Right then. So that's your warm-up done. Okay. We're going to move into now a bit of pulse sort of maintenance. So a little bit of fitness work for these heart and lungs. Slow your feet down. Let's tap out side to side. I don't mind which way you tap. That's it. So tap out side to side. That's it. Good. So just into the corner there. That's it. Yeah. Just out to the side. Out to the side. And think about where your hips are, right? They're facing forwards. Now, if you want to, you can add in some arms. Let's do smallish arms to start with, right? And you'll feel when you start to make the arms bigger that you raise your pulse a bit more, okay? That's good. That is good. So take nice deep breaths throughout this. Lovely stuff. Well done. All right, now then, slightly different now. Pop your hands onto those hips or hold onto your chair. And I want you to make a slight turn now of those hips. That's it. So a slight turn of those hips. You're lunging now, side to side. Side to side. Let's do those small arms again. So a bicep curl again. Can you see there? Now, you don't need to go at my speed because you are really kind of twisting through here. So you can make it slow if you want to. That is fine. It is quite tough on those. That's on that change of direction. Wonderful stuff. This is good. This is good. This is good. That's it. So this is a side lunge. Great. All right. Come on back into the middle now. So bring your hips forwards again and then tap the toes behind you. So you go tap behind, tap behind, tap behind. That's good. Same arms. All right. We're going to change the arms next time because we're going to do that again. All right. Good stuff. That's it. Tapping those toes behind you. Looks good. Keep that going. Let's keep it going for another 8. That's it. Good. Nice deep breaths, and then another 4, another 3. All right, so let's tap out to the side. Okay, you ready? Let's go. So let's take your arms out now so they come a little bit bigger. So they go out to the side. This is good. How are you feeling? So it just makes it a little bit harder if you've got bigger arms. So it's a little bit tougher on the shoulders as well. So if you'd rather go back to bicep curl, that is fine too. Yes. Excellent stuff. That's it. So you're reaching out. Nice strong arms if you can. Excellent. Good. How are you feeling in that breath? All right? Good. Take it down if you need to. All right? So remember, just do what you feel is best for you today. All right. Let's move into those side lunges. So let's just take the arms out so you can just concentrate on the hips. So you turn those. All right. So this time it's a push. 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 Yes, it's a push. Well done. It's push and push. Now remember, you don't need to go at my speed, all right? Especially if I'm twisting too fast. All right, you can slow it down. All right, that's fine. That's fine. Slow it down. Up to you. That's it. Good. So you are pushing. Pushing. Good. Pushing. Excellent. How is that breath doing? Nice deep breaths. You're working quite hard now. All right, so it won't be long. Not too much longer. All right, come on, bring those hips back into the middle and tap the toes behind you. Ready? So we go tap behind. So hips stay facing forwards. Good. Let's push those arms forwards. 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 Good. You are great. Keep that going. Keep that going. Lovely stuff. Good. And then we'll do just one more move after this. All right, so one more. We're nearly there, and then we'll go on the downward slope. All right, because you're working hard now, aren't you? Especially with those arms coming out nice and big. Feeling the heat. Lovely. Few more here. All right, let's come into a march. You ready? Let's go. So let's march here. All right, now then. So this is our last bit of kind of big movement, and then we'll send the pace down a bit, all right? So just keep going for these last about a minute and a half, okay? So I want you to go big march. Okay, ready? Let's go. Big march, big march, big march, big march. Keep going, big march, big march. Use those arms, lift the knees. Let's do 4 more. Let's do 3 more. Let's do 2 more. Let's do 1 more. And I want you to slow it down, but don't stop. Okay, good. Now, we're going to come down the other side now. All right, we're going to still sort of keep that little bit of intensity, all right? So we haven't stopped yet. Okay, we're just easing it down because we're going to move into some strength and balance, okay? We're going to do 1 more movement. All right, and then we're going to ease it right down. Let's step side to side. So ready, step side to side. Step side to side. Step side. That's it. This is a really good one for your balance, for our balance. Okay, especially as we've been doing all that kind of, you know, forward, side and back. Moving out to the side like this, moving laterally, good for our balance. Yes, and especially if you've got your arms going as well. Lovely. All right, now I want you to keep the feet and I want you to change the arms, all right? So I want you to go 1 arm forward, 1 arm side. 1 arm forwards, 1 arm side. How's that? That's good. Lovely. Yes. That's it. That's it. That's it. Do 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Keep the legs. Do the arms. 1 arm up and 1 arm down. Ready, steady, and lift and lift and lift and lift. So it's up and down, up and down. Keep your back nice and straight. Good. Good. Now, arms going up will raise your pulse a bit. So if you want to just do it smaller like that, that is fine. Let's do 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, 1 more, and easy arms and smaller feet. Smaller stride. Can't have smaller feet, can you? That's it. Make it smaller. Make it smaller. Make it smaller. Great stuff. Good. Good. All right. So now then, come on back into the middle here. Now I want you to take 1 foot in front and 1 foot behind. Okay. Strength and balance. All right. We're going to move forwards and move backwards. So I want you to feel how your weight moves forwards and your weight moves backwards. Now, we're going to balance on the front foot. We're going to balance on the back foot. Feel free to hold on. All right, and if you're in the chair, you're going to really think about the weight shifting forwards and the weight shifting backwards. All right, so let's go again. Forwards. Now, you may not be holding on. All right, so, and if you're not and you want to use some arms, let's do both forwards, both back, both forwards, both back, both forwards, both back. 2 more, 1 more, and stop. Good. Let's change sides. All right, so the other leg in front, the other leg behind, hip width apart, heel lifts, toe lifts. So try that on this side. See how you're feeling. Yes, great, good, good. And then when you are ready, sorry, then when you are ready, you can start to lift the back leg, lift the front leg. See how you're feeling on this side. That's it. See if you can move your weight forwards, move your weight backwards. That's quite tricky, that one. Okay, and arms again if you want to. The same thing, forwards, backwards, forwards, backwards, forwards, backwards, forwards, backwards. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and stop right there. Lovely. Let's take your feet wide. All right. Pulling through that pelvic floor. Lift up tall. Bring your shoulders back and down. Wonderful. Now, hold something again. And I want you to lift 1 foot, then lift the other foot. So see if you can do that same thing, but going side to side. Now, you might find that you want that chair in front of you for support. See how you feel. See how you feel. Lovely. All right, now, I want you to sweep out and sweep out. Sweep out, sweep out. Good. So it goes out to the side, out to the side. Now, I'm looking forwards, but if you want an extra challenge, you can look sideways at your hand. There, and you'll feel the side of those legs working. You'll feel your bum working as well as you reach out. There. There. Now remember, you don't need to go at my speed. You can go slower, you can go faster. Might be a bit harder if you go slower. All right, so if you're balancing, slower the harder it is. Let's do a couple more. All right. Good. Let's do 1 more. Let's come back into the middle here. Have a breather. Excellent. Bring your feet in and give them a bit of a wiggle. Okay, right. We are going to do 1 more balancing exercise now. We're going to stand on 1 leg. So I need you to look in the distance at something that isn't moving, and I want you to feel strong. I want you to feel strong and balanced, okay? Let's put our weight on 1 leg. Hold something if you need to. Bring that heel up towards your bottom. Lift beautifully tall. Are you ready to challenge your balance for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Let's change sides. Move your weight onto the other leg. Are you ready? Hold something if you need to. Careful on that second leg, heel up, ready, and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. That was so weird. I looked at myself. I never look at myself when I'm balancing because I'm wobbling. I had to look off into the distance. Oh dear. All right, everybody. So let's do a couple of stretches now, and then we'll see what our time is. Okay, and I'll tell you in a minute why I might be finishing a bit earlier. Let's have a stretch. So hold on to the side there. Let's take one foot back. Let's press the heel down and give ourselves a lovely calf stretch. Okay, good. So remember, this calf stretch is really, really good for our stride length. All right, it keeps it nice and long. So it means we take fewer steps when we walk. All right, good. Okay, come on into the middle, lift up tall, and then I want you to change sides. So it's toe, heel, and lean. All right, so that front knee just over the line of the ankle there, press down with that heel. That's good. So really give yourself that lovely stride length. Good stuff. Excellent. All right, and then come in. Now, you're holding on to something, so you're already here. Let's do 10 squats holding on to our support, only because I want you to focus on your strength of your legs and the range of movement rather than the balance, okay? So we're holding on so that we haven't got to think about our balance today. All right, so we are lifting tall, shoulders back and down. So think straight back, okay? Ready? We're going to bend the knees, push your bum back. Ready? Down you go. Onto those heels, and then lift. And 9. And stand. Tall. And 8. And tall. And 7. And tall. And 6. And tall. Well done. It's 5. And lift. And 4, and lift, well done, and 3, and lift, and 2, and lift, one more, well done. I've got to tell you this because I was thinking about a lady that came to one of my classes once, and she said she does 100 squats every day. 100 every day. I was like, my goodness, that's amazing. Anyway, so if you're still out there, 100 squats a day, amazing. I don't think I could do that. I don't think my knees would put up with it. Or maybe they would if I did 100 squats a day starting from now. All right, let's do another stretch then. So let's lift up tall, shoulders back and down. Let's take one leg in front. Okay, now we're going to stretch off the hamstring. Ready? So we're going to bend that one leg. You can keep holding on if you want, or you can just put that weight on that bent leg, and the weight on the bent leg, it just really supports your back, you know, as you're leaning forwards. And you can think then about the stretch, all right? So you don't need to think too much about the balance, you know, if you're holding on, you're nice and supported, you're pushing that bottom up, you're really lengthening through that leg. You can have the toe up or down. It might come up sort of slightly naturally. That's good. So try and keep the foot relaxed so that you don't feel it too much behind the knee. So, you know, because otherwise it tends to sort of pull on those tendons there. So see if you can really focus on the muscle there in the hamstring muscle. So right there in the back, back of the thigh. How are you doing? We've held that for quite a long time. So up you come, and let's change sides. We need to hold the other side for the same length of time. Okay, you ready? So you're going to push your bottom backwards. That's good. So just stay there. Think about where that bottom lifts up to the ceiling. Feel just where you need to put your support. Hold yourself. Because remember, this is for your stretch, for your back of thigh. All right. And it is really, really useful, this stretch, for getting down towards your feet. That's good. And it really helps our posture as well, because it really helps to lengthen these hamstrings. Because every time you sit down and you're in a seated position, they're shortened. All right, so we really need to lengthen them so that you have that lovely upright stance. All right, so you stand really tall with that good posture. Okay, and up you come. All right, so you can give that a bit of a wiggle out. Let's have another couple of stretches now for your legs. So let's take your feet so they are wide. Okay, now then, pull right in through the pelvic floor, nice and tall. Turn one foot out. This one foot faces me, and I want you to just bend. All right, easy does it, easy does it. All right, doesn't need to be too far. What I want you to feel is a stretch in the inner thigh. Those of you that are feeling flexible this morning, you know, and you want to go a bit lower, you can, up to you. See if you can, though, this is the tricky thing with this stretch, keep the hips and the shoulders facing forwards, because what wants to happen is that. So don't do that, keep forwards, and so you really open up here. All right, come back into the middle and let's change sides, okay? So you go 1 foot faces forwards, knees and toes point out, and then you ease it down. All right, so then once you've got there, see if you can actively turn the shoulders and turn the hips so they face forwards. All right, and then you can make it bigger if you want to, because you might find that you're different on both sides. You know, your knees might feel different on either side, okay? So go to the position that suits you, pulling through that pelvic floor, okay? So you've got your feet wide, so things sort of start, you've got to really sort of focus on pulling right in here. Yeah, it's good, it's good. And relax, and then you can ease those feet back in, take your time, give everything a bit of a wiggle out there. Okay, this is good. All right then, gang, let's take some upper body stretches now. So feet nice and sort of comfortable distance apart, lift up tall. Let's take one arm and pop it in between your shoulder blades, okay? So let's do that tricep stretch, okay? So you're here. All right, so that same arm that's gone in between your shoulder blades, can you lift it up to the ceiling? Now put the hand on the waist, reach up tall, then lean over. All right, beautiful. Then come back into the middle and relax down. Let's do the same thing on the other side. So it's here, you lift tall. So try and lift the shoulder girdle, shoulders back and down, chin just level with the floor there. You can pull from there if you want to, up to you. Just make sure you're not kind of leaning forward. So nice and tall. Great. All right, so let's take that arm up to the ceiling. Put the other hand on the hips there. Reach up and then do your lean. So take nice deep breaths, working through the waist there, thinking long waist, back to the middle, and relax down and give those shoulders a roll. Let's pop your hands now on top of your bottom or your lower back. All right, now I want you to actively squeeze the shoulder blades together and lift the chest up. Well done, everybody. Well done, well done. Hope that was all right for you this morning. Now, I'm going to finish a little bit early. Okay, so just relax there. Do one final thing for me, which is turn your head one way, come on back to the middle, and turn your head the other way. So I'm finishing just a couple minutes early. Come back into the middle, drop your ear down towards your shoulder, because I've got a new class starting this morning, and I just want to make sure I've given myself, come back to the middle, enough time to get there. Let's try the other side, just because it's new. All right, so I'm teaching at Cuddeslow Community Centre this morning in North Oxford. Come back to the middle. All right, so give those shoulders a roll. So if you're doing this later and I've seen you today, nice to see you. It's going to be so nice to see people, actually. This is one of my first ones, definitely my first one for AQK, back in the flesh. So it's a great start. So that's where I'm heading off to now, because it starts at 11. So I just wanted to give myself enough time. So thank you very much for coming and joining me this morning. I hope that was all right for you. Slightly less time, but I couldn't quite tell. So well done. Let's give ourselves a round of applause. Let's go and get a cup of tea. Let's go and get a coffee or something or the other, something to rehydrate as well. And I will see you next week. Thank you very much. Bye, everybody. Have a great day. Oh, thank you for the thumbs up. You're so lovely. Bye.